So we're trying this on a hard mission number 14, part of the Elite. Apparently amazing, Commander. That's 2 motherships down. Your actions are instilling courage into the hearts of many. I am seeing some giant spiders in the area, but this should be a piece of cake for you. Just don't get overconfident. Are they actually different looking? They're looking a little bit stripier than, No, yeah, I guess they always look like that. Okay. Fine. We'll stick with hard. The dragon sister turned out to be quite okay. The tapioca sister. Yeah, yeah. You're all about SP, that's it, that's all. Joust of Gallantry. A gallant joust of fortitude to use when befallen by doom. Press the attack button during the joust for a finishing blow. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and not go with you. But I don't know what I want. I guess Cowboy Brother, because I never used your actual special, did I? Single shot fastest in the west may not go that far, but Shex packs one heck of a punch. We can try it. You got the Winchester for getting out of there kind of quick. We'll go for it. Have you found the Norwegian yet? I don't think so. A wing diver with a spear. Yeah, I guess so. Air Raider, obviously. Dragon Sister seemed quite okay. Alright, weapon wise. Did we get anything new here? You can use... I have to do it from this menu because why would I be able to do that from the actual equipment menu? You can use big bullets and sniper rifle. Alright. Big bullets, artillery. Yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense. But the penetrator was like actually really good. I guess I stick with the penetrator. And laser lance and the Cowboy Brother. What can you use? Just spread shot stuff. So let's try. Let's try a Blast Soul Spear for you, because you got your cool shift ability that knocks you back anyway. It could be interesting. And accessory wise, God, I don't even know. Like, holy shit. I guess that's fine. They made this a real pain in the ass just to get equipment on people, man. So much pressing. And it's a minor thing, but like, now when I hit escape here, it does that whole like fade in type thing. Guess what I can do while it's doing the entire fade in thing? Nothing. Nothing at all. I can't do anything. So if I want to quickly like leave Dragon Sister and I know like, oh, I gotta go over to Air Raider real quick, then I gotta wait for the whole thing. It's a minor thing, but man, that gets annoying. It's just, it's all bad. It all takes way too long. God, I hate this game. I really hope it gets better, like, kind of immediately. Hello, Parallax! Welcome, welcome.
Yeehaw! The cavalry's here!
Also, Timmy! Hello, hello.
This is the general.
Yeah, no, they didn't fix the mouse at all.
Attacked by giant creatures released by the invaders. EDF soldiers will meet with your group soon. Join them and
yeah, that's a big knockback that's got.
I will contact you again as soon as we track down the location of the next mothership.
Yeah, shoot those walls.
General out.
Well done.
All enemies in the mission area.
So long, partner.
I can't switch to her while doing that either. I wanted to do like a cool blast off type thing into Wing Diver.
Watch this.
Some of them do have green eyes. The party members you have actually can't kill any enemies, which sucks. Yeah, no, they don't really do much. They just make noise. It's a real shame. They don't even take damage either. They'll shoot at things and I see them hitting things sometimes, but they either do basically no damage or literally no damage. So they're really just there to make noise. And I guess remind you that you've got them? And perhaps draw fire? I think they're the balance because there's no civilians either, or general just AI forces.
They've seen you.
So they have the AI there to kind of sort of absorb the blow a little bit, I suppose. But you don't really need them because look how passive everything is.
Say goodnight.
Ugh, not quite. At a certain point, they'll start to kind of sort of aggro and come toward me, but it's going to be a really decent...
While they're jumping.
There's another one over here. It's going to be a little while before they finally get around to doing that proper. And even then, it's a little bit light. Ordinarily, these things would be coming at me in like a big wave or swarm type thing. Oh, did I just not get you? Oh, I think I just didn't get you. I think I just looked at you and moved on. Exists can change between them to get different abilities, to be fair, but they don't need to, like, this dude doesn't need to be here. I can just be me, and I just turn into them. Like, they don't need to be there. And if it's a dude who does a buff in an area, it may as well just be a buff that we get. Or just get rid of that because it doesn't work very well. And give them a specialty that's a little bit more usable in the universe that makes sense.
High five. Oh, my turn? Eat this.
But a lot of the specials that people have are like, they seem kind of bad, most of them. Like, here's this thing that does this thing, well done, good work over there. There's this thing that does this special, cool, awesome thing. Or here's this dude that just deletes half the map. Which would you prefer? Well, I want to delete half the map. Fuck yeah, that sounds great. There you go, done.
So I'm actually afraid of heights.
Ugh, I don't even know what they're going for. I guess the AI. It's so frustrating, this whole game. Fighting these things is just the biggest ball ache, and a mission of them is terrible.
Allow me.
Just use a sniper for them all, I guess. At least it's got some range. Just watched my VODs about EDF 5. Hey, EDF 5 was great. Did you watch the Let's Play or the stream? They are quite healthy on hard. The stream. Ah, okay. Let's Plays are pretty okay watch. It's got some editing involved, so like missions like this would just be straight up fucking edited out. I just bring you right to the conclusion because there's nothing to see. But different audio quality on that, I suppose. Was still in Kentucky, so I still have my Kentucky set up, which was different. Oh, there you are. It's like some weird pineapple. Wow, I just deleted.
High five.
Okay.
Oh, my turn? Eat this. Quit it. Oh,
Got one of us.
watch this.
Teammate in the area is waiting to be rescued.
Yeah, give me a minute. Jeez. Rescue. Recover. Okay.
How'd you eat this? So I'm actually afraid of heights.
Well, he's gone.
Watch this.
Just jumped off the edge.
Oh. Eat
Yeah, no range at all.
Allow me.
To you, we stay, but I gotta get you a little more health.
Say your prayers.
Wrong character. curious what people like about this game. There's gotta be something about it. Maybe they just don't play games? That can't be. Capio likes it. Capio owns every game on Steam. And Capio likes it. Why does Capio like it? Capio, you here? What do you like about this game? Fess up. Who's paying you? What are they even doing out there bathing? They're having a bath. They're not even fighting. It's like only 2 of them can fight me at a time because they can't handle it because this is made for console. And I guess consoles are using like fucking Pentium 2s or something and can't handle pathfinding. That's why there's no civilians going around. That's why the enemies aren't active all the time.
I told you not to push me.
Oh, okay. You can't swim either, apparently. Interesting. What was your specialty?
Here we go.
Ah, yeah, Geist, that's right.
By the way, what does Geist even mean? Like poltergeist?
It means ghost. Yeah, like poltergeist. That's a sound ghost. It's a noisy ghost.
I'm actually afraid of heights.
God. Noise ghost, I suppose. What does polter translate to specifically? Well, it's like noise, I think.
Leave this to me.
Just a noise ghost. Kind of hope Capio was snuggled up with Guido and sleeping soundly. Guido? I forgot how it was.
Cloud somersault.
Yeah, me too, actually. He's got better things to do than play a game like this, honestly.
Cloud somersault.
Allow me.
Get it! Ugh.
Leave this to me.
Wing diver's down, but I don't know if I care. Gonna get ya. Aww.
Well,
Leave this to me.
you can rescue a defeated teammate by approaching them.
Use the money from the refund to get Days Gone, which is a really polished story-driven zombie game. Yeah, I heard about Days Gone.
I'm awake.
I don't know if I'd enjoy it too much, because stuff that focuses too much on stories I tend not to really get involved with very much. But I heard a lot of good things about Days Gone. So that's cool, and you'll definitely get some time out of it. Okay, you don't even see me, come on. At least that hasn't changed about them. Just shooting through walls and stuff with their instant travel projectiles. They got a bit of wind up that you can knock them out of, sometimes. But the strands shoot out so quickly that you have no hope in hell of dodging them if they fire, if you don't interrupt them.
Entering coordinates.
I can't. No, I made it over.
Cannon.
You can't really aim that up and change its trajectory at all. It just kind of goes out where it wants. Halter is making noise like bashing pans and pots. Yeah, but like, I guess just noise, generally, is what it would translate to. So a poltergeist would just be just a noise ghost. Almost over this mission, although I'm sure there's like a second wave of them that come out, right? It's not just a mission of fighting them.
Flying enemies overhead.
Yeah, okay, there's more.
Hello, gentlemen. Sorry to keep you waiting.
You're the soldier defending this area.
That's right. I'm Theta 5, an elite member of the EDF infantry. Did he just call himself elite? No need to worry now that I'm here. Now, allow me to lead the way.
Don't know where the missiles start when I use this. from like really high up and that'll hit them on the way down. It's kind of the hope.
Leave this to me. Say your prayers. Allow me.
And Zed,
This is my destiny.
go!
Rage! Rage!
Well, yeah, he's a really elite dude, and he can just solo this whole area. That's why nothing bad is happening here right now. See how awesome he is doing so much? He's outthinking the situation and has a custom laser rifle made just for him. He's gonna tell us about it while he rolls against a container, because he's smart.
He's a little much. But there's no
I'm so glad there's AI in this game. Oh, it's so thrilling to have AI.
entering quarter alert. Touché. Firing cat.
Actively using a sniping rifle and the voice is like, try using a long-range weapon. If I didn't bring a long-range weapon because it was a spider mission, then I'd have no choice, game. But thanks for telling me to use a long-range weapon for flying enemies. I hadn't even considered the thought.
Touché.
You know, I do wonder, can there actually only be a few of them shooting at me at once? Can it genuinely not handle more? Because it's not that these aren't active, they are, they just take forever to shoot. But I wonder if it's not them taking forever to shoot and it's them just waiting for their turn to shoot because the game doesn't want 20 of these firing at you all at once. Like, at this point, I'm not even comparing this to EDF. If we compare this to any other EDF game, any of them, I promise you, it's dog shit. So I'm just comparing this now to just games in general, and it's still not even that great of a game.
Next.
I'm struggling to find any redeeming... I don't even know who is shooting it. Any redeeming qualities to it at all. If this was somebody's first foray into an EDF game, God help them. If they happen to get used to this, they're totally fucked when they play an actual EDF game. Then probably fucked if they play an actual video game in general. Have a good one, Parallax.
Great job.
Take care.
That was some tough competition. Everything went just as I planned. Easy as pie.
Wait, it looks like there's still some fighting in the neighboring area. Let's head over there, Commander.
We're not done yet? I was hoping to go home for a shower about now. There might be people that need our help. Let's go.
It's like a cave mission, basically. Because the cave missions in EDF are like that too, where it's like you're just kind of walking around, slowly working your way through, and eventually killing them all so you can move on with life. God, the cave missions were bad. You feel like this could appeal to kids/early teens somehow?
But damn it, we're gonna need to work together.
Maybe? I don't know. There's just no game. I don't know who this is for. There's no gameplay happening. What do you use? You use slightly slanted bullets is what you use. Fantastic. Trooper armor from IA. Insect Armageddon. Okay. Sure. This crazy person. A Samba sister. Ah. It's like a Lego type feel or a Roblox thing or just the general voxels. I really wish it was only the graphics that were off-putting to this. Because then it's like some people can look past it. Some people will look at this game and be like, well, this looks like shit. I'm not playing that. But other people will look past the graphics and actually get into the game itself. But boy, is that rough. Let's trade out. I'm keeping Dragon Sister. You're too useful for certain things, but it looks like we're making big buck dollars. Fighting more of them. I guess. So let's go with not a close range weapon. Can you use? No, you can't even use those. Go back into team. Who can use those? Just an EDF 5 Ranger man. The Raven. This is the one I liked, right? Yeah, bunch of ammo, fast fire rate. Not the best damage at all, but it doesn't have this really obnoxious 12-shot burst fire. And it penetrates. Yeah, that'll be fine. And Cowboy Brother uses, right, spread weapons. So let's go for Laser Lance for a bit of range. Because the spear feels really weird in this. That first shot really just kind of flies out. And the second shot, sometimes they do the animation for the second shot, but I don't know, it's like half the time they don't. Depends what they're doing. Alright, let's try it. Making big buck dollar. Beta 5, gotta say you're the world's luckiest commander. Look around. Any other infantry as good as me? Nope. No infantry at all. Whoops. I'd love to prove that to you, but those giant spiders are too easy for that. Their web attacks are a sense of dodge if you hide behind something. Except they're not, though. They can blindly shoot, and it travels through things. Game. Game hasn't crashed yet. No, that's true.
Someone's fighting here.
Hey, it's the EDF! Ni hao, I'm Pao, dim sum sister.
Dude, if only you actually did that.
I'm collecting spider webs. It's gonna be a great business. Maybe you can help.
Shouldn't you keep them alive if you want spider webs?
So you're collecting webs.
Was this hit scan or not?
Giant spiders.
Their webbing is tougher than steel and softer than nylon. It's a miraculous super fabric.
I don't think it's hit scan.
She's collecting
It just
the
travels
webs
really
herself.
quickly.
Give me a break.
Or maybe it is like secretly hit scan.
It's gross and sticky. Trust your allies. Are you really going to sell this stuff?
My ancestors made a fortune selling silk from China to Rome.
Ah, yes. Using the Silk Road.
Ugh.
The Silk Road?
The trade routes that connected the East with the West until the 18th century. They used to bring Chinese silk to Rome. That's how it got its name.
Dark Tyrant has broken the world into pieces. The Silk Road is broken too. I'm going to
Amazing.
sell this giant spider's web and bring the Silk Road back.
Damn, these webs! They stop you in your tracks!
I'll save you.
Thanks, pal!
I'll send you the bill later.
You're charging us for this?
We all got to make a living.
So how's that work with the characters that I rescue? Like, they've got a weapon that's just randomly assigned. Like, Ninja Brother can only use, let's just say they can only use melee weapons, so it spawns with a melee weapon. Maybe I've got it, maybe I don't. If I do have it, then nothing happens. But the Ninja Brother itself, if I get him, they rank up and they can use a different weapon type then. But is that it? So eventually we rock a bunch of top ranked dudes who can use any weapon?
Don't get caught in your web.
Because Betor mentioned the grind to this game being really bad. But I don't really see how that's the case, because I could just play any map, really, and just unlock a bunch of dudes and get them ranked up. And then they can use any weapon. Or I just use the people who have a good weapon that they can use. Because most of their abilities are a bit shit anyway. Are there so few decent characters that maybe the grind is finding them? People who actually have like a decent special ability and a special shift? I forgot how long this takes to reload. This her just out of habit reloaded it. Bad move. Yeah, because the weapons don't upgrade. It's just a matter of unlocking the weapons. So to me, in my mind, the best case scenario is I find an assault rifle that I really like. And I want everybody to use an assault rifle. I found a character who's got a really cool ultimate ability and somebody with a really cool shift ability that I quite like. And I want them to be able to use that assault rifle. So I continuously unlock that character in a mission. Or at least a group of missions, because I'm sure there's a bit of randomness to it. Until it finally ranks up to the point where it can use assault rifles, and then they can use, and then that's it, that's all. Yeah, the pacing of this is really strange. Like, this is kind of a bad example because this enemy type is just broken. It's not much better with actual ants and stuff like that going on, but it is a little bit better then.
Giant creatures are coming.
Wait, there we go. The shift was just jumping. The shift... Oh, right, yeah, it's only a side roll. That's right. You don't have the forward roll. Oh, got more of them?
I've done the calculations, and turns out you guys don't need me for this mission. I'll let you guys handle the rest. Hey, wait! Let's move!
What else did I bring?
Mission area. 我的天哪! How selfish!
It doesn't have the range for that. Sometimes you can shoot further than the weapon allows. The cursor turns yellow if they're in range, but some weapons still go further than that. I think for reduced damage maybe, but this does so much damage that reduced wouldn't be a problem. My god, look at them. They're actually being like proper aggressive and stuff. Holy shit.
This is too painful to watch.
Look, I can actually use my aerator and stuff.
This is my destiny. Rage! Rage! Rage like an elephant in the
EDF 4.1 didn't have weapon upgrades either. That was just, you get the weapon and grats, you've got it. That's it, that's all. And the grind was a bit just getting the weapon that you were hoping for. because most of the time you'd be picking up the same weapons, and the same weapon doesn't do anything for you anymore. The grind in that was mostly just getting armor, though. EDF 5 meant that you're not only going for getting armor, but you're also actually trying to rank up the weapons that you like. Which is a kind of cool way to do it, but some of the weapons scale really weirdly with the ranking up. A lot of them made sense where it's like, yeah, the top rank's going to be just 50% better, but you never knew how many stars it had. So sometimes it'd be a really easy grind to just quickly finish off the weapon and get the best variant of it. Other times... Get out of there! Ugh. Other times you'd be farming for absolute ages to finally get what you're after. I think I like 5s a little bit more because, like, while you're getting armor, you're still getting weapons and stuff, and sometimes you get a weapon upgrade that's like, wow, that's really interesting, and that completely changes the weapon for me. Like, yeah, suddenly now the lock-on time of this missile launcher is 0.02, and it's like, it's instant. Holy shit, it's really cool. Sometimes. Not often. But it's something to farm for while you're farming the armor. Then Iron Rain's got it, where you unlock the weapons as you just do missions. But you have to buy the weapon using an in-game currency. And this currency you get from defeating enemies. Certain enemies drop certain currencies. It's a bit of a weirdly presented system that gives the wrong impression at first, because one of the first weapons you can unlock is a DLC-only weapon. And when I first played the game, the DLC wasn't even out yet. So that gave a really nasty feeling of of where the game was headed, but thankfully it didn't really do that at all. I was hoping to get a little bit of health so I could switch the air raider and blow these up, because right now he's definitely one-shottable. But they're not really dropping anything. Guess I could suicide the dragon sister into there. No. Don't be floaty and fly, you stuff. Just stay down. Damn it. Oh god. Or you deserve that. God damn it. I damn near thought you jumped over that. Man, that would have been frustrating. Oops. The key didn't go through in time. Armor grinding this would be... Yeah, that'd be really bad. If you had to grind up health for people. That'd be just the worst. Yeah, no, can't reach him at all. Alright, Air Raider. Go! And then we'll just quickly switch to anybody else. EDF!
Another month. Wow.
Wow, Marty, tier 1, 10 months! Welcome, thank you very much. Wow. How you doing today, Marty? How was the weekend? I see a bunch of health. Wait, no, I can do a big heal with you. That's right. That was sort of what you do. There we go. Air Raider, good as new. Go. Did it reach? Almost. Good enough.
Entering coordinates.
Next nest is... looks like over there a ways. Got some dudes to rescue, though.
I'm done for. How will we ever win now?
I'm hit.
Do I have... I guess you're a little bit quicker. Classic style. Ideally, they follow and group up enough so I can switch back to air and blow them up and work my way through. You're doing solid. Weather was nice. Spent some time outside, yet you're stressed out a bit. On Thursday, I've got your thesis presentation final exam thingy. Man, like the final one, like that's it, that's all, and then you're just done and out of there?
How will we ever win
Dude,
now?
look forward to that. Holy shit. Some freedom finally. Just got to get through one more day. Although, yeah, the lead up time to it is going to be the worst of it, for sure. I always hate that. Like, even if I got an appointment in like an hour or something, it's the worst feeling because I can't really do anything. I can't get comfortable. I can't relax or anything like that. I just have to sit there and exist and wait. So a day's lead up to a big thing, yeah, that'd be pretty bad. So yeah, man, focus on the freedom afterwards. That'll be amazing. Are there no more nests? I thought there was another one over here. Might just be finishing them off now. Get out of here.
Reload.
Hope we won't use the Mexican dude. His Molotovs are pretty okay. His special is also pretty okay, but it's a lot of setup. I'd rather just use somebody who can just delete a thing. I won't say we won't use him. At some point today, I'm gonna be fed up with this enough that I switch over to a different game that I want to do a quick look on. Might even do a couple quick looks today, I don't know exactly. It just sort of depends how it goes when I switch over. I'm trying to get like a definitive feel for this game. Why anybody could like it. Any redeeming qualities of it at all whatsoever, so I can say like, well, it's generally shit. But if you're looking for this in a game, then there you go. So I can actually, like, maybe possibly recommend it to somebody one day. Or if there's just nothing redeeming about it at all whatsoever. Okay. Wouldn't have been surprised if that hurt.
This helps you decide fast about this game. It hurts me to say this, but I have a sore throat. Tequila might not be the answer, but it's worth a shot. D.
Nice. Good ones, Lithrandal. Thank you. Thank you, Lithrandal. Man, the Not Like This emote animated is so strange. It's fucking creepy to look at. I hate it. But hey, thank you, Lithrandal.
Cover me.
Copy that. Initiating attack.
Screw that building in particular. I wanted to roll, but I forgot this guy can't roll. I don't think I mind the specialty system that the game's got in place. Iron Rain's got something like that too, but Iron Rain is like you overcharge and you become Super Saiyan basically. Your fire rate is increased like 1000%. It's like no joke. It's disgusting. For some weapons, like laser weapons, they got a thing where as you fire, they build up charge, and the projectiles get stronger.
That was a close call.
So while your overcharged laser weapons are just disgusting, but a lot of the enemies are actually resistant to laser weapons in Iron Rain, because enemies have resistance types that they tell you about.
We should work together.
So it's like there's actual some gameplay stuff in that. In this, though, I don't think they have resistances in any way. I don't see any different damage types going on. The arm movement is so realistic, fits with the puns. Yeah, it does a little bit, or it's just like bad lice.
Now this, another turning point in history.
Really bad lice, because like the head doesn't move at all. It's just the arms come up and swing around a little bit, so it just looks like he's focused on whatever. And it's just, you know, quick scratch, 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 got down these lice. That's what it looks more like to me. And yeah, the armor, just different amounts depending on the person, I guess. I suppose. Wouldn't really count that as an armor grind, though. Well, it might become a thing. But some people already have thousands of armor. So I don't know. I think it's just a matter of... I think the grind is more just finding somebody that you like and getting them enough times that they can finally use a weapon that you would like. I think is what it is.
A soldier should always have some mission in mind. Looks like you could all use some training.
Arc sword type R level 2. Alright.
I'm the commander. If we win, I'll tell you why I'm wearing this koala suit.
Yeah, alright, Koala brother. Fucking great. I wonder what that is.
Let's fight together.
Also the dim sum sister with a sparrow. Aha. All you need is... Do we fight anything else? Are there more than 2 enemies in the game? Hello? Can we fight something that isn't trash design? Please? Looks like we're truly in a sticky situation. If we're gonna bring back the Silk Road, we're gonna need to... Oh no! Emergency signal. They're in trouble down there. Be smart and avoid getting surrounded. Try using the terrain to your advantage. Jesus, fuck. Putting it on normal, because, man, I just want the mission done with. I want to fight something else. It's only 80 range on this, man. It feels a lot longer range. What else can you use? If you can use nothing else, yeah, you can't use anything else. I guess I switch you over then to something else.
Let me join.
Pirate Brothers. Yeah, sure. You can use different weapons. Your specialty and all that was just like a auto fire cannon type thing, and then the claymores that aren't. Okay. So we'll go for that. But maybe. I'm thinking more of a actual long range, decent damage sniper rifle type deal. Go with Hercules A with a AAA accuracy, which sounds good, but as Betor said, there's also S accuracies. There's A+, AA, AAA, S. They got that still. Dude, Neil Core, I don't know, man. That's what I'm trying to figure out today, is what is this game? What is its core? Who's it for? A Ranger we can keep. Dragon Sister, you're handy for certain things. Gonna keep you around because we got other people for the rest. Penetrator 9 works out in open spaces, which just looks out to kind of sort of be. Pirate Brothers, your counterpart. And then Ranger with a Raven. Can you use... You can use missile launchers, can't you? No. What else can you use? Just assault rifles. Well, we'll go with the G&M, just a standard shooty shoot. And accessory-wise, anything notable now? Not really. SP points from taking damage. Try that, sure. Your specialty, I don't remember at all. I'm not sure. I have just a thing. I have just a thing. There's too much there's too much going on with that. Too much to read, and a lot of the stuff is really insignificant, like, oh, plus 2% SP when taking damage, plus 1% armor. And like, oh, this does a thing, rank C. What's that mean? Is that a lot?
There's tons of Ravagers all around you. Lots of enemies means a big chance to get giant spiderwebs.
What are you guys worried about?
Oh, okay. So that's how those work.
What's that supposed to mean? Last mission, I only left the field to give you guys a chance to score some kills. And my calculations were correct. You made it out just fine, didn't you?
At least they're active and like aggroed and stuff. Makes it a lot more tolerable of a mission. I don't have to hunt them all the time.
Use your surroundings to avoid the giant creature's web attacks.
What surroundings? We're field! Copy that. Initiating attack.
This is my destiny. Rage! Rage!
Nothing like a cold frozen bee at 0 degrees Kelvin.
Keep this up.
It's beautiful. Like Alexander the Great's javelin throwers.
Firing cannon.
Touché.
I wonder what's gonna attack us after this. Maybe this is the mission, but I kinda doubt it.
Entering coordinates. This is my destiny. Sprite fall!
Nothing like a cold frozen bee at 0 degrees Kelvin.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're a big fan of Species Beta in this, apparently. They're the third mission in a row featuring them. Their first one at least had flying dudes. I get the sneaky suspicion this is going to have a second wave of Species Beta after this group is done.
Touché.
Dude, you can't fucking dodge that. I don't care what the game says, there's no way. You just have to be somebody who's got a roll. Okay. You know what? I think they did kill it just then. At least the special NPC man who we're with. I don't think that. I think I was still reloading when that happened.
I'm joining you guys.
So there's still, I think anyway, people to rescue, yeah.
Creatures are coming.
Don't tell me you guys have had enough already.
Ants! Oh my god, look!
Disappointing.
The quintessential EDF enemy, finally, we get to fight it again! Oh my god.
Am not. This is all part of the plan.
It feels so good.
Happy to help.
This is too painful to watch.
Stop one. Firing cannon.
Daka daka daka. Get your SP ready with a big heal if I need it. Ooh, we got a giant red ant over there, I think. My god. Here we are. Throw out some of these. Throw out one of those.
Something's wrong with my laser rifle. Five, you okay? It's gonna overheat from continuous use. There were more enemies than I planned for.
There should be somebody else to rescue still, right? We only rescued 2? Because I can spritefall that, that's no problem. That'll probably die. It's a really cool idea having a mashup of all things EDF, though. I just really wish the people who didn't bring us Iron Rain brought us it. I haven't looked at the credits, so I don't know how many people who made Iron Rain actually had their hand in this. I'm kind of assuming quite a lot. Oh.
You won't stand a chance at close range combat.
I thought he was a bit fancy.
This is my destiny. Rage! Rage!
Nothing like a cryo-frozen beam at 0 degrees
Oh. Okay. I thought it was like a giant red ant. It was actually just a normal red ant. They're just a bit large. Alright. Oh no, we're surrounded. What do?
Giant creatures are heading this way.
They just don't stop. You guys okay?
Maybe we can close shop today.
Too far out. Decent show, spiders. I think I've reached my peak. Why does have to happen?
Guys, I think the really badass solo man isn't actually that brave and stuff, and I think he just had an easy time. I think that's the thing with him. I wasn't sure the first 12 times I mentioned it, but I'm thinking that might be it now.
This is my destiny. Rage! Rage!
I'm actually stuck on this guy. Yeah, you've got the proper sniper. EDF.
EDF.
What? Thank you, Proof for Alga Prime Gaming. 20 months. Much appreciated, man. How you doing? How you been? Welcome. Thank you. Hope all is okay with ya. This fires pretty quickly, actually. Not bad. Sorry, lad. R. Sorry, lad. R. Sorry, lad. Sorry, lad. R. Sorry, lad. So what the range is like on this? Pretty okay. You just have no idea who it's gonna shoot at. Yeah, it does its own thing though. That ain't bad.
EDF.
Colon EDF. EDF. What's going on today? It don't feel like EDF, does it? No, you're right about that. Ghostwoods Prime Gaming, 2 months. Thank you very much, Ghostwoods. How was your weekend? Hope all is well with you. Did people in development really not think about these quips getting really fucking in? Well, they don't play it. They just make it.
That's it.
Looks like it.
Beta 5, come in. Beta
I wish they would play it. I wish more developers would play their games.
The team saved your life. Your elite equipment and calculations aren't enough to win this.
So you know how in EDF typically they have these random conversations toward the end of the mission, but not at like the very end, just toward the end when there's just a few things left? Like there's transport ships spawning enemies, you take out the last transport ship and they say their thing, and then it's just dead silence until you finish off the remaining bits, and then when you finally finish it off, then the mission's officially over and we can move on. We're not just sitting there listening to them endlessly. Would have been cool if this did that too. Oh baby. 18 armor on Pirate Man.
Starting from
Zomba Sister, Thunderbow, Goliath, and a new Tiger Gauntlet EDF 4 Ranger. And a Pale Wing from EDF 2.
like me.
With the rapier, that might be pretty cool. You'd have loved this when you were 12? I don't know, like that was brought up earlier where maybe it's just for like young kids. I don't know if I would have liked it then. I'm not sure. Maybe if I was like 8. Maybe then. I think I was just simply like just the wrong person for the game back then though, because I played a lot of like Red Alert and classic Counter-Strike and stuff back then. So I don't know. Because you didn't really, when I was that age, there wasn't really a whole lot out there yet. Nowadays it might be a bit better because there's more of a variety of games available for younger audiences. They're not growing up with before the internet, so they have access to a lot more. So maybe they could have a developed taste for a game like this while growing up. Man, oh man, though. I don't know. Hey, how you doing, Cav? If the game just had no audio, that'd be okay with you too. Just mute the damn thing. I'll put on just like a really spoopy soundscape and we'll just pretend it's Halloween. Yeah, maybe. We could use the shotgun. Nobody that I've got. Nobody that I've got. Well, we're fighting ants in beta. Again. Mission 17. Same loadout, I guess. I don't care. I'm fine with it. Maybe A was a better call, but you're ancient when you were 8. Pog. Pog on the Atari VCS was about it. Dude, fucking Pogs. Like, when you could say Pog and people didn't think PogChamp, like actual Pogs. Slamming, what, were they just slammers? The bigger metal Pog, basically, that you would slam onto the tower of Pogs and try to flip them. I think that was just slammers, yeah.
Don't expect too much. I'm still getting my sea legs. On land.
Man, those were a thing for not long.
Signal is coming from around here.
And then Crazy Bones wanted to be a thing afterwards. Those also didn't really take off. Those were a good way to shatter a fingernail.
Please begin a search for Theta 5. He's still transmitting a signal, which tells me he wants to be found.
Oh, Ghost said Pong, not Pogs. Oh, okay. I just can't read. Never mind.
Giant creature signals.
Enemies! Let's do this, pal!
Oh no, yeah. Shout out to Pong.
You're a real help, pal. The EDF thanks you.
You don't understand Pogs.
I should be thanking you.
What's not to understand about Pogs? You stack them up, you take a Slimer, you smack the tower, and you flip what you can. And then those are yours. You earned those. You get those. Those are your Pogs now.
Earned him a spot on the elite squad. He actually is a very gifted soldier.
This is actually working out quite okay, this gun. A little bit lengthy to reload, but I think faster still than the that wild spread shot one that we had. Ah, yeah, okay, they blow it up too. Trying to figure out his barrel thing.
Keep it up, Commander.
Oh, I'm keeping it up. Don't you worry about it. I'm clicking those desktop icons. Searching pogs, you know why you don't know about them. They're called Tazo here in Hungary. Ah, okay. I honestly wasn't even sure if that was an international thing or not.
Try not to get caught in their web. It'll impede your movements.
I'm trying to remember what all I played on the Atari. Or no. Well, kind of. The Intellivision is what we had. Had these nasty, crusty, like, keypad controllers with the spinny disc thing, but the disc was so loose. And it was literally just like this little piece of, like, kind of thick foil in a recess that, like, tilted around. I don't know if actually any games used it, or if it even worked. I'm pretty sure it didn't work. But the rest of the controller was just a keypad, basically, 1 to 9. And you'd slide in these paper overlays into the controller, depending on the game that you're playing. So you actually knew what the buttons were. But I can't really remember... Now it's Snafu, which is snake. There was that. What else did we play? That was like a universe ago, like holy shit. That's what we had though. I remember we had that, and we also had this... how to describe it? It's like this thick white plastic thing that you would hang over your door. And you'd turn the lights off, and you'd stand in front of it. And somebody else would have this kind of zapper thing that would flash light really brightly. And the thing that you've got draped over the door just absorbs the light where it can. So it saves your shadow. And we fucked around with that a lot. And then there was those really gummy, sticky... I forgot about the gummy, sticky hands that you'd... They were so stretchy and sticky, you just slap them around and they stick onto walls and ceilings and stain them permanently. Like, you're never getting that stain out. To this day, there's probably still stains in the house. You'd paint over it thinking, oh, it's okay, I'll just paint over it, but it's like a really nasty oil that would just seep through the new paint, so it would still be there. And then you don't use them for like a week and you store them, and then they find all of the dust and hair ever conceived.
Enemy reinforcements.
Man.
Of an unknown kind.
Fighting kings, okay. I mean, as long as we can get rid of the species beta fetish that you've clearly got, the sooner the better, really. Note it doesn't ragdoll at all, it just kind of slowly dances as I shoot it. So that's the fun aspect of them also gone. Blam.
Location appears to be unlocked.
Handled? Settled? Easy peasy. He's out of here.
Theta 5, what are you fighting for? To show off your latest weapons? To prove your calculations are correct? You have strong weapons and a clever mind. But there is one thing you lack. It's courage. You need courage.
I'll admit it. I am a coward. The only way I could brave up was to get some experience to go with my awesome weapons.
So, now
Awesome weapons.
Everything you need?
I am Theta 5, part of the
Get out of
elite
here.
squad. Show you what I'm made of. Watch out, bad guys. This webbing's tricky, but attacks slow it down. Concentrate your gunfire. Don't give it a chance to fight back.
Look, Theta 5's like redeeming himself and stuff, and he's showing off that he actually is a capable soldier. Oh my god. Who knew? Whoa. Oh, of course. There are like 12 of them waiting for Beanie. I never had the ZX Spectrum. Never had that. Never had the privilege. I'll go for the timeout there. Nobody's really conversing with them, thankfully, but we'll save the people the trouble. Didn't have that, didn't have the Commodore or anything like that. We had just gone from the Intellivision. Boy, what was the order here? Intellivision, Windows 95. I think we got the Sega Genesis before we got an NES.
This isn't going as I expected. I must have misread the reports.
And then I think we got a Windows 98 machine. Maybe? No, it wasn't NT. Don't think we had Windows NT. Or no, maybe we didn't have 90. Maybe it was just 95 and we went straight into XP after the... We were kind of slow getting stuff. We didn't have that much money. Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast. How was it? Actually, that sounds like it might have been pretty okay. Dreamcast was pretty nice. One of my childhood friends had a Dreamcast, and we played Speed Devils on it, I think it was.
We did it!
It was just like a racing game. You start with this like really nasty beat up car, and you gotta spend money to repair it and upgrade it and such.
That was some
And you get the
excellent
money
strategy.
by doing the races, doing them well, and picking up money bags and stuff along the way throughout the races. It was like a really cool arcadey feeling game. But it still had a sense of progression in it too. It was nice, I liked it a lot. But Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast would have been probably pretty okay. Was okay, kind of fun, didn't have a lot of opportunity to play it.
Pirates versus aliens? Sounds like a
The racing, I think it was Speed Devils? I want to say. It could have been Dirt Devils as well. It was a generally off-road racer type thing. Yay! So they can also use the... Probably just the rapier, honestly. I don't think I've got a decent shotgun yet.
My pops, I mean, my trainer, always said these fists weren't just for collecting belts.
A boxer brother with a rookie glove. Alright, maybe? I missed one. Oh well. I left somebody behind. I was too distracted not caring. Oh well. Let's... a bunch of flying stuff now. Let's take out the Dragon Sister. What's the Boxer Brother like? Pops taught me to float like a butterfly. I can't float, but this move's got fancy footwork that'll dodge most attacks. And Soul Straight. A straight punch from the soul, like Pops taught me. Press the attack button mid-move to switch to my uppercut.
Let's go, partner.
I see.
me hunt with you.
Let's try. Let's try this, dude. It's like a distracting tank, I guess. With an arc sword? With a stag beetle. God. Can you use anything else? Probably not. I don't think I've ranked you up at all yet, though. Specs increase the longer you charge. 2-way firing to 9-way firing. 40 to 180 meters. Cannot move while charging. Alright. I'll try it, I guess. Air Raider I'll try too. You can keep the Penetrator 9 maybe. Unless you can use the missile launcher. You can't. You can use the missile launcher. I think you started with the missile launcher. No. No, none of that. Well. Let's try it. See how it goes. I have no idea what this game is or what's going on, so you're gonna head out. Have fun. Ta-ta for now. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I don't know either, man. It's a mess. I don't think there's like any redeeming qualities to it.
Don't expect too much. I'm still getting my sea legs on land.
I don't know how KPO managed.
Flying giant creatures is approaching your area. Please engage.
Yeah, low range for that.
Stunt wisely. Protect us.
Enemy approaching.
Decoy tree that I almost got stuck on.
Allow me.
They even aggroed.
They've seen you.
Come on, let's go. Get those eyes red. Son of a bitch, the tree left.
Watch out, eh? Allow me. What in tarn? Cover me.
Not sure if that'll hit or not.
Near Savannah?
Oh, here. You guys are EDF, eh?
God damn it. The stereotypes.
Oh, look, a bear. How cute.
A bear? Cute?
He reminds me of those friendly bears on TV shows I watched when I was little.
What's a TV show bear doing around these parts?
Wonder what kind of range your abilities got. The sprite fall. If I can just like nail them with it from way back here.
Well, I could see why you'd want protection from all them stingers.
Definitely want to sprite fall them though. Probably sprite fall the ground though instead of one of them because they'll likely just fly off and the beacon will miss everything.
Now's your chance to use your special.
This is my destiny.
Try it.
This is my destiny. Straight fall. Rage like an
Don't come over to me. Just noise. But hey, works out pretty okay there, Ritter. Is that a ranger? Oops. Yeah, Ranger EDF 4.
Trust your allies more. No problem. Okay.
Hey, Ghostwoods, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in. Everybody just slowly walking away from this game. Don't really blame me. Oh god, there is actually a cave here. Not that we used it.
Thanks a lot, eh?
Hey there, Bruno. You said you were fixing to get some honey?
Oh, yeah. Here was a hive so big, you could fill an entire swimming pool with honey.
Well, shucks. So you tried to steal them bees' honey?
Trying to take their honey may have provoked the flying giant creatures to attack this area.
I'm gonna wrangle you, boy.
Sadness. I thought they were in the cave. Kinda cool that there is a cave, though. That's nice. Don't think we ever really had like a mixed biome type thing before in maps in EDF.
Hastings, Waterloo, Gettysburg, and now this.
Yikes, though.
Turning point in history.
So yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think there's anything redeeming about this game. I think it's just bad. It's just plain simple bad. It doesn't at all compare to any of the other EDF games. It doesn't stand on its own in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how anybody could find enjoyment out of it. I paid full price for it, and it makes me feel sad. He destroyed 3 Hectors. No way. Impossible.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's what we need.